Hello everyone and welcome to this week's weekly reading. It's going to be a very powerful one. So this is going to cover everything. It's going to cover work, career, what's going on with you, and a focused look at twin flames. So for this reading today, I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards. Both are going to be Moonology decks because we've got a full moon on Tuesday that's going to change things for the better. It's not only an eclipse energy where things are turning around, it's also connected with a Beaver. And a Beaver is bringing in good news. Now, it's also a full moon in Taurus, which is about the earth. Now, we know already that we've been going through lots of changes, especially within the physical self since the 1st of November. Ascension and change. And this is continuing until the 11th. So we've got the 11/11 portal this week. We've got the full moon. There's lots of change. And the Beaver energy of this full moon is bringing in good news. Think about the Beaver in Narnia. What does he do? He makes the children aware that, Aslan is coming. Aslan is coming. Okay, I need to take you to Aslan. And Aslan brings in spring when there's been a winter. Aslan brings in new things. He brings in hope and power and change for the better. And that's what 2023 is all about. So I feel this full moon in Taurus, this Beaver full moon, is actually ushering in powerful change, and it's bringing in 2023. And there's so much change around in the physical right now. I mean, a couple of doors down, they're actually doing work on the house. And, they're changing things, they're building something new. They're building an extension and it's becoming more stable every day. And this is about stability coming into your life and change and abundance. So you're getting ready for magical things, preparing for the new, not just in love and your twin flame union, but to bring in more money, more success, more career opportunities, better health, feeling the best you've ever been to become your greatest version, to create great things in your life. And that's what this Beaver energy is bringing in. So it's very powerful. So between now and the 11/11, it's going to be a time of growth. So you may be feeling Ascension symptoms. You may have already been feeling this, especially in the solar plexus, the stomach area, a feeling of release. So you may have felt like you've been running the loo or cleansing yourself of things you've been previously putting into your physical body. You may find that friends are disappearing or things are changing. If you have been blocked or ghosted by your twin, don't panic or worry or go into fear because it's all happening for a reason. And as we move towards 2023, those separations are coming to an end. This is a time now where things are coming up to the surface. Archangel Nathaniel, Archangel Uriel, Lord Ganesh have been working on this since September, bringing things up to the surface for healing. So we can't hide from these things any longer, that we need to change. And it's the same for the masculines. They are looking at their lives with new eyes, realizing what they need to change, miserable in their situations, knowing it's time for a change, a total eclipse of the heart. Big things are coming in, big changes as we move forward. So Tuesday, you're going to feel this real sense of release. And as we move towards the weekends, it's going to be very powerful. So this reading is from Monday the 7th right through to Sunday the 13th of November. So I'm going to bring in both of the Moonology cards. Now, they are giving me as well a block in the throat. So some of you will also be experiencing flu-like symptoms. Not all of you, but some of you. Especially if you're in blocks in communication or you haven't spoke for a while, or there's things that need to be said. That's when you're going to be experiencing more of these kind of feelings in the throat chakra. So I feel the throat chakra, the heart chakra and the solar plexus are all aligning right now. So if the masculine hasn't really been opening up, if he's been distant, even if you've been in communication, you're going to feel it in the heart as the heart chakra expands and opens up. So the masculines can not only express themselves, but express themselves from their heart space with love, with emotion, with feeling, with passion, with desire. And if you're having the stomach issues, it's connected with release of karmic endings, changes, and preparing you for the new. but they are giving me that block in the throat. So I do feel that most of you will be experiencing this in some way, shape or form. So the best thing to do is let your body do what your body does best, and that's take care of itself, heal, rest, take it easy, take some time for yourself. Put yourself first during this week and think about what you want and what you need and what you feel, and give yourself time to rest, time to think, time to process, but also time to forgive yourself and them and the situation, to feel more at peace. And if you're struggling with anything, give it to heaven. If you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray. But this is probably going to be one of the most powerful weeks of 2022. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please? Thank you. And the energy around twin flames. I love it when they jump out this way, because I don't even have to ask. The angels know already what the intention is for this reading, to bring in power. Look at that. Wow. And what's the energy around the twin flames, please? Straight out. Amazing. So let's start with the twin flame energy then, because we've only got 2 cards. So the first card we've got here is relax. And they're giving me that song. And, I did share it last week because, I was dealing with serious Ascension symptoms on Wednesday, and I couldn't record video. So for Thursday, I did little shorts to music last week, and I shared the relax video. And it's really cool as well, because the picture on the calendar that day was a little animal. And, it did look a little bit like a mole, maybe even a beaver. And it's saying relax, and the song was relax, take it easy. And that's what the angels want you to do this week. Whatever is going on within your connection, relax about it. Don't worry about it. Trust the journey, because everything's going to be okay. There's no need to worry. And Cancer energy is about letting go. I'm a Cancerian, so I know how hard sometimes it is to let go, because as a Cancer, we are a crab, and we hold on to things that can sometimes create toxic things in our lives, because at times we hold on so tightly to our twin. At the moment when we need to let go, it creates destruction. And that's because we feel depleted, drained, tired, like we're not getting anywhere, like we constantly want to give up, we don't know what to do. And it's because we're holding on in that moment to something very toxic, something that can be like a Cancer in our lives. Because when the masculines are low energy, low vibration, angry and drama, dealing with drama, the angels try and protect you from that, because you're in a higher vibration than that, and you don't need that dragging you down. All you need to do is let go. So let go about, relax about letting go and trust the journey. So this is going to be a week where just relax about things. Something happens, see it from a higher point of view, and trust the journey that you are on. And look at this, it's time to release negativity. And I love that we've got full moon in Scorpio, because we're all operating right now in Scorpio energy. And that means you may not be a Scorpio or a Cancer yourself, but we're all operating in these energies. So the Cancer is about emotion, and the Scorpio energy is about, the need to release, especially when we feel we want to react, because Scorpios tend to react. Scorpions have got that sting in the tail. So before you react to the situation and get triggered by it, then instead take a moment to relax and breathe and process. So instead of reacting with pain or fear or stress energy or negativity, you respond with love and compassion and kindness and understanding and empathy. So that's what the angels want you to do. So in your twin flame journey, things are being released this week, negativity. That's why we're going through Ascension. Whether it's in the throat, the heart, or the solar plexus, you're going to be experiencing this in some way, shape, or form. And the angels are saying to you, especially Archangel Raphael, it's going to be okay. Archangel Raphael is the healing angel. So he's saying just relax, rest, let your body do what your body naturally wants to do, which is heal itself. And if you are worried about your body, obviously, I'm not a doctor. Do what you feel is right. Trust your intuition if you feel you want to see someone about it. But it's clearly coming up here about Ascension. And, with me, I'm a hypochondriac sometimes. And on Wednesday, I was going through severe releasing the physical self. It was a bit scary, but I trusted completely. It was Ascension, and within 2 days, I was healed. So the angels are asking you to trust. Now, for every other area of your life, which also affects your twin flame journey this week, we've got meditate and contemplate. And this is a new moon energy in Pisces. So Pisces are very deep thinkers and deep divers. So they go deep within for the answers. So you're being reminded here that all the answers are within. And during Ascension, or when we feel we need our twin, we learn as a divine feminine especially to trust in ourself and source. So we learn that all we actually need is within us and above us. So meditate and contemplate. This means there's no need to rush or force anything this week because the divine is on it. The universe is on it. The universe is conspiring to make all of these things happen. And the universe has got your back. So if you're wondering what to do or what to say or how to act or where to go, meditate. When we meditate, we receive answers. So first of all, to receive those answers, we have to ask the questions. And that means we pray. When we pray, we ask for help. When we calm our mind in whatever way that is, we receive the answers. And meditation isn't always about sitting down, listening to music, closing your eyes. It can be about walking in nature or sitting in the garden or, going for a drive. And I don't mean going for a drive where you're not aware of what you're doing. If you're driving around, sometimes you receive answers. When I have a shower in the morning, I receive lots of answers. So it's wherever you feel comfortable to receive answers. And this is a week where we're going to be working through our fears. And again, we've got the Scorpio energy there. So it's really showing to you that where we are right now this week in Scorpio energy, we're releasing negativity and working through fears. So we can make changes in our physical world to bring better things in, more abundance, more money, the right relationship with our twin, stability in our connection, and the release of everything else. We've got surrender to the divine with the full moon. So the full moon is reminding you to surrender, to release, to give it to heaven. So many twin flames say, I'm moving on, I've had enough, I need to let go. And all you need to let go of is the struggle, the drama, the chaos, the worry, the overthinking, the over-processing, the thinking there's something wrong. Instead, the angel's saying, just relax, breathe, focus on you, give back to you. Whatever you're missing or craving from them, start giving it back to you. And there's fear around that, we feel like we deserve more, we deserve their attention. A lot of fear around the throat chakra here. We deserve their love, and we absolutely do, but we deserve our love more from ourselves. So until they are ready to give it to you freely, give it to yourself. Don't put demands on the connection because love does not demand its own way. And love is patient and kind. So saying your masculine should be doing this or should be doing that is just pushing them away energetically because they are teaching you to give back to you and to trust in yourself. So the full moon is about surrender. Maybe go outdoors and connect with the energy of the moon. And even if it's raining and it's cleansing you, give it to heaven. Throw your arms up and say, I give this to you, God. I trust you. I trust that all is well. And have confidence because that's your key to success, the new moon in Leo. And I love this because, moving forward, this is about power. So the lion is Aslan. So I'm really feeling here, they're giving me this scenario in my mind intuitively of the Beaver full moon being the oncoming good news or incoming good news about the new year ahead, which is really like Aslan coming to Narnia to change everything. And if you haven't seen The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, I can totally recommend it, especially the animated version. But that's what happens. There's this white witch and she's causing all this chaos and drama and pain. She's turning everyone to stone. It's always winter but never Christmas. You can't do anything because it's painful and there's stress everywhere. Everyone's afraid. And then good news comes. These 4 human beings go to Narnia. And there's 4, thrones in Cair Paravel, which is an omen of good news and change and power and magic coming to Narnia and making changes. And the beaver helps and guides and leads the children to the stone table where they meet Aslan and everything changes. So really, the Beaver is your guide. This full moon is your guide. It's saying to you now, things are changing for the better. That's why it's eclipse energy. But unfortunately, with eclipse energy, it turns everything on its head. And we go through chaos and upheaval. And right now, it's not only affecting things in the world. That's why there's crazy weather. You may be seeing all kinds of crazy things out there in the world. But also affecting our physical body and self. We've got you and your loved ones are safe. So whatever you're going through, you are safe. Your loved ones are safe, which means your twin flame, could be your children. Maybe you're thinking about someone who's going through something physically as well right now, like your mum, your dad, sister, brother, friend. You know, there's a lot going on energetically that's affecting us physically. So trust the journey and remember, everything has a plan. And we've got expect powerful change with the eclipse. So the eclipse is bringing in new energy. So between the full moon and the new moon, there's a powerful change coming in. And this is really what the angels want you to know. So whatever's happening, relax. We've got release your blocks. And again, it's a quarter moon in Scorpio. So this is saying to you, things are changing for the better. We're releasing negativity, blocks, walls, barriers, obstacles. They're all flowing away and falling down. This is why you may see penguins, because penguins are a great symbol of breakthroughs. And we've also got go for it, new moon in Aries. So this is about things moving forward, especially between now and March. There's going to be so much change coming in. The masculines are going to contact you, reach out. You're going to be connecting again. You're going to be going for your dreams. There's going to be magic coming in. And we've got release control. And that's another thing we have to release. And I love that this is a moon in Taurus, because that's what this full moon is. Connected with the earth. And Taurus energy is about taking control and moving things forward. Taking the bull by the horns. But we also have to release control as a divine feminine. So as a divine feminine right now, we are releasing negativity, control, blocks, fears, struggle, doubt, illusion. It's all falling away to move things forward. So a week where you may be going through things in the physical, relax about it. If something goes on at work, relax about it. Something triggers you, take a moment to breathe and relax about it. And instead of operating in fear, start operating in love. And that means you see it from a higher place. And you say, isn't that interesting? Why is that triggering me? What am I learning from this? How can I change things around? Because it's always our perception. You know, our perception creates our reality. Everything that happens is neutral. It's the way we see it that makes it good or bad. And if you look at a situation, you may always find some good in the bad or some bad in the good. It's how we view things. So remember, everything happens for our higher good. Everything is happening to grow us on this journey. And this is going to be a time of powerful change. So allow this Beaver to come to you and bring good news. It's ushering in the new year. It's saying great things are ahead. Abundance, love, success, communication, things opening up to you. Doors that have previously been closed and shut in your face, opening up. So get excited, because the time is now for powerful change. I hope this helps. Have a great week and I'll see you soon.